Hey y'all, it's 10 a.m., which means that it is time for me to get my day started at Berklee College of Music on Career Day, March 31st. What an intro. I made cupcakes the other day because I had a bad day. I brought one to my private instruction teacher yesterday. He was very pleased. Anywho, Berklee has this thing called Career Jam where a bunch of industry professionals come in and talk to the students and do different workshops. So today I'm doing that, and I'm going to Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino's talk. There was like a lottery. So I have my ear training class at 11 a.m. and I'm skipping my music application and theory class to go to the Childish Gambino workshop. However, the first thing I have to do before I even go to my 11 a.m. class is go get a wristband for Career Day. So let's go. Okay, I just checked in for Career Jam. I got my wristband, but now I have to go to my ear training class before I'm late, and then we get to go see Donald Glover. Okay, my ear training class is over, and now I'm going to see Mr. Donald Glover. This line goes all the way around the building.
Bachelor of Fine Arts from NYU Tisch, and that's okay. We
can look it up and learn it, and that is like super special. Like like even the AI revolution that's happening right now, I'm like, it's a tool.
Because you should be, it's a thing that you should just be drawn to, and it should feel natural, you know? And so if I don't play, I know something's not right in my life, and I try to fix that, and then I get back to the instrument. But it draws me. It sits in my living room, my acoustic guitar. And if I'm just not over there playing it, I got problems.
But Emmy Award-winning TV producer David Mentor.
He was my manager at the time at 3 Arts.
Okay. David. Either David or did Tina Fey from Saturday Night Live, somebody called you and offered you a job.
David well, he was like, we're looking for writers, and he was also Tina's manager, David Minor.
Got it.
And so they were looking for a diversity hire, which I think gets I think that gets a lot of slack, but like, it was... You get paid. Thank you. You're getting paid. You're getting paid, and you're getting the experience that you wouldn't normally get. And a lot of people, I got to write on The Daily Show because of the Chris Rock internship that he had started at Comedy Central that a lot of people don't know. And you know who also was up for that job? Kenya Barris. And like that's what I'm saying, is like, you guys are all gonna need each other. Like, all of you. Everybody like here's like your good friends and stuff like that. Like, you guys are all gonna run into each other again. The person you shit on will be your friend at some point. I would skateboard around New York and look for like quarters and stuff, and then I'd buy like a McFlurry for dinner. And like, literally, I was like so broke. So, and a friend of mine was like, I think I could get you a job as a writer for like those cell phone games that like people in here probably don't even remember. Like, it was like before you guys' time, where like you text like a pretend date. Like, it was back in the day. Like, it was like really, and I would be like, and I think they were offering me like $27K a year. It was, and I was like, it was either that or that, and I was like, this is way better. And it was like, it changed my life. I actually asked Questlove to be my mentor, and he never got back to me. The person you wish would help you, you usually have to be that person. And you will become that person. Like, my father taught me that. Like, you know.
How do you help artists become more business-minded and without taking away too much time from their craft?
My goal, not just to do their business, but to teach them. For many years, I would sit with LeBron and with Maverick for hours and explain, this is what we're doing, this is why we're doing it. Is that too complicated? Do you understand this? Do you have any questions?
So usually 16-year-olds, most 16-year-olds, particularly ones that are performers and artists, aren't thinking about business all the time. But Phineas, on the other hand, Billy's brother, is business oriented. And Phineas is really interested in it. And even, so I guess if she was 16, so he was probably 20 when I met him, he always loved like new tech and stuff like that. He was just interested in learning. So I think when people are young, artists are young, they kind of have to focus on their art. They have to write their songs, tour, become well-known if that's their goal, and they can't really afford to spend as much time on philanthropy, business. He was so passionate about it that I said, look, you can't, don't be one of those people who's like, hawking 45 products. But if this is something you're passionate about, I'm gonna help you do this. And we launched it. It's been super successful. People love it. She designed the bottle, she designed the scent, she designed the box. It's all sustainable pack, everything, all from her. I helped her with that. But if she hadn't had a passion about it, I would have said, you can wait.
I love that. And I love the fact that she branched out into products and other things, to help enhance her career and build her brand.
Yeah, I'm making a boba shop. It's a bigger idea than that. Like I have a company called Gilga that I'll release the details of it probably this week. You got that's an exclusive, but I think but I'm like, yeah, we're doing like a boba, which is really a book and like all this kind of stuff, but we're opening like a boba shop because we really loved like spaces and the boba tea, like kind of being like on this, so it's like something that we
This
really
was our
like.
COVID black hole.
I know, we were like,
Literally.
you like boba? I like boba. But I think at your age it's just hard because I'm like, your work is your babies. And like you guys care about that a lot and you should. Now, I realize like, I care about this a little bit more. It's like a different type of project and this project needs this much effort for it to be good. So it's like, you really have to figure out what is it you actually want. And I actually wanted a real life. Like I actually sat down with my partner and was like, this is the things I want. And we negotiated. Like on an emotional level, like kind of like, these are the things that matter to me. These are what matters to you. And a family mattered to me. People who love you now because you got a hit, like in a month when you don't have a hit or that thing didn't work, they'll call you again when you got another hit. And those people are not your friends. They might be tools to help you get your thing, but that's it. Like that's the heart of, that's actually the purpose of all this stuff. Cause like making music, and I don't mean I don't mean this in like a way where like you should be scared, but I'm like, a computer can make music now. You can do that now, and you guys are all aware of it. So what is the real reason you're making music? Exactly, the feeling of it. And also a computer doesn't know what it's like to like wake up on a summer day and have like your boyfriend be like, yo, what should we do today? That feeling, they don't know what that is. You guys do.
That Childish Gambino is indeed not retired. So is he?
I lied to Laverne Cox. No, I love making music. The Childish Gambino thing, I was like, I had a lot of time. I had a year to like figure stuff out, and then I just started making stuff again. And then a whole bunch of cool things started happening in like the music world, and like, I feel like everybody took some time out. Like it'd be like, your Rihanna's, your Kendricks, everybody was like, what's happening? Like with COVID, it was just kind of like everybody's like, what do people actually want to feel? Which I think is the intrinsic value of everybody in this room, is like, you guys are way closer to what's happening out in the streets, what people actually want to feel and what's cool. Because that's all you're making at the end of the day, is something where people are like, oh, that's cool. That's all I want anyway. Like, like the business side of it, maybe you're smart enough to figure it out on your own, but if you're Walt Disney, you need your brother Roy, like you need the business person who's gonna be like, oh, how do you hold that value in a place? Because like all of it's ephemeral. But as far as like Childish Gambino is concerned, like I was like, yeah, like it feels good to like make stuff again. Now it's becoming the point where I'm like, okay, cool, like now I know how to do this. Well, like I guess a year ago I didn't, but now I'm like, oh, I'm in the studio, I record like, I've been recording songs super fast now, like I don't know
But
why.
you are in the studio now.
All the time. I mean, literally having people who you trust. Trust is the most valuable thing you can have as an artist. Somebody who actually, like, my wife will tell me this is not her jam. Your point of view is what is going to change all of those things. Because your point of view, it cannot be stolen. Like all the other stuff kind of can be, but your point of view is so specific. how you grew up and how you see things because of who you are is actually what makes your music and your film and your thing better. Your point of view. Like I was trying to, like, me making the Joker would be completely different.
You're gonna do something that is gonna be so valuable because you're gonna walk in the room and be the only person there who takes complete responsibility from beginning to end to convey that story and that emotion. Because that's what music is, that's what we do. Other people, they look to the storyteller, look to the storyboard editor, they look to the film editor, they look to this person, they look to that person, the keynote designer, and they just kind of take this piece of it. But what we do in music is we have to do the whole thing. We have to tell the entire story. So I think when you kind of build that skill set and build that muscle, it's hyper transferable and you are just beasts when you get into any other business.
Thank you guys so much for having us out here. It's always really nice to meet, like, you know, young, enthusiastic people who are like still making stuff. I see a lot of myself in all you guys, and like I'm really appreciative of the stuff you guys are gonna bring into the world. Don't be depressed about any of the future because you guys decide what it is. So that's all I have to say.
All right, the talk with Donald Glover just ended and I'm in the bathroom and I need to sort of touch up my makeup because Berklee is giving free headshots. So I'm gonna go to the free headshot session, and after that I want to do a little recap on what was said at the talk for you guys. So see you then. So I just got my headshot done. That was very fun. I actually waited in line for close to an hour. So I hope they're worth it, but they'll get emailed to me soon.
It has been over a month and I still have not received those headshots.
I only have a short amount of time before my next event, but I wanted to share some of the things I wrote down during the Donald Glover session. I took a bunch of notes. Do everything. Music is this common lifelong consumption. The only North Star in your life. How do you protect that North Star? Business. If you have a responsibility to protect your gift, that's business. You usually have to become the person you want to be. You can't just be it. You have to figure out what you want, and it takes time to do so, and you don't have to know that now, nor should you. Your real friends will tell you the truth because they want you to get better. The purpose is the process. Curiosity is the tool to move through business. It starts and ends with curiosity. Don't be stupid. Trust is the most valuable thing you can have as an artist, and sharpen your point of view because your point of view is the only thing that can't be stolen. So that was really cool, although I do have to kind of rush because I want to get boba before my next masterclass. So I'll see you at the boba shop. Okay, I'm at the boba shop, and after this I'm going to go to a talk called The Formula for Indie Success, and then after that at 5 I'm going to A Day in the Life Journey to Billboard Success. So I'll see you there and I'll share my notes after. I'm with Sean.
What up?
The key to indie success was full, so we got food and we're gonna go to a different one after.
Booked and busy, life on the road with Doja Cat's tour manager.
So now I'm going to that instead of the Billboard one.
Yeah.
See you there. Sean and I are waiting in line. This could be a while.
Yeah.
The panel ended, but I ran into not one, but 2 members of Manchester by the Sea and my incredible songwriting friend. But I have to go to Trader Joe's soon, so. I'm not going to Trader Joe's anymore. I'm going to a, where are we going? Oh, we're going to a metal band concert jam-ish. I don't really know what's going on, but. I'm sorry. I am back from that. I did leave early because metal really isn't my genre of music, but I went with some friends to support some people. So on the way back, I stopped at JP Licks, which is like an ice cream place.
It's not like an ice cream place, it is an ice cream place.
I am lactose intolerant, however, I did get chocolate ice cream with hot fudge and chocolate sprinkles. I am a chocolate girly. So now I'm gonna take a quiz for my intro to music technology class that's due tonight at 11:59 p.m. So I'll see you when that's done. And 10 minutes later, we are done with my MTech quiz. Slay. So I'm gonna be honest, I haven't eaten dinner yet, but I'm probably gonna eat dinner when my boyfriend comes over. So I think I'm gonna close out this vlog for now. Thanks for watching Berklee Career Jam 2023. And I also just realized that I wore this shirt in my last video, so I'm kind of low-key really extremely disappointed in myself. I will see you in the next one. Bye!